Right, so after a very successful and chaotic Baku Grand Prix, we now find ourselves 10th in the Drivers' Championships and 7th in the Constructors. So we're now in qualifying one for the Canadian Grand Prix Canada track that could suit us due to like high power and the amount of DRS here. Right, anyway, I don't really know how to commentate this. Turn 1, turn 2, I don't even know if that turn 2, turn 3. But yeah, it's the amount of power the back straight is. I say gain out Q1 should be easy enough as we get through the chicanes. I like to call this part just the chicane section because it's just a lot of chicanes. Yeah, maybe there's a chance Jack gets out Q1 also with how the car is suited to this track. Let's get up to the hairpin now. So the biggest thing for us in Q1 is to get out in one shot, just to save that extra tire compound for Q2 and possibly make Q3. That's part of the goal today. Try and make Q3 or get close. Coming to the end of this first lap of qualifying one. And we're through. Just. We were able to do the one tire. Jack just misses out, but that's good progress for the team that Jack is the one who just misses out. We now go into Q2. Hopefully, we can see what we can do. We'll need to improve a lot, but we have 2 runs to try and do it. Well, we've made it, but my audio cut out during Q2. So, yeah, that was nice plus the silence y'all had. I was basically a little clerk the last lap. But we're Q3. Now, we're going for one lap in Q3, see what we could do. First Q3 for the team. Where can we go up the grid? But really, we need to get off 9th and 10th. Otherwise, kind of not been worth it. Because with the option choice, and you know, there's probably going to be 2 stopper. So we need to kind of maximize. We got 5th in Q2, so there is definitely pace in the car. But we just scraped out Q1 at the same time, so that might have just been a really good lap for us. And we're 4 attempts down from Ricardo's time already, who's 6. This might not be a good lap. Thinking how close times are going to be, we're going to have to catch up here on the back strip. This is where the car is good. This is where the power is. This is where we're going to make up time. Where can we end up? So we definitely skipped the curb there. We're going to the line. Where can we slot ourselves in? It's 6th. Literally a thousandth ahead of Ricardo. That's the power we have, and the corner cut it, but here we go into the race anyway. On the 3rd row.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average lap speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris, the owner driver, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Gasly and Lance Stroll, Vettel, Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Raikkonen, Jack Aitken and Mick Schumacher, Russell, Giovinazzi, Mazepin and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
As you now have 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go. We get a brilliant start compared to Norris. Straight off the bat, we get Norris. Let's see if we can get one of the rebels. Sergio Perez! Hello there. Goes for a dive. Almost takes the lead. We had to fight back Norris. Norris now drops back. We have Daniel Ricciardo behind us now. Norris had a really poor start. I'm still perplexed at what fucking Perez did. He tried to jump everyone from 4th. Almost took the lead. But yeah, we have Daniel Ricciardo now right behind us. Instead of the McLaren of Lando Norris, the McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo. Norris just did not get a good start at all. We're 5th at the moment. We're trying to keep pace with the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, which I highly doubt is going to be happening. We're probably going to be spanked by Ricciardo as soon as DRS comes, and Leclerc. We're going to see what we can do anyway. See what happens in the coming laps. We're able to keep pace with Verstappen though, so we might have a chance. Skip a few laps later, and we're actually still in pace with Verstappen. But our DRS is down, which is just... We are going to be victimized if we don't have DRS here. It's just getting worse for us. Now we might have an engine issue. Could we be retiring from the race? DRS is down. Engine issue. What is going to be happening here? Lewis Hamilton's dropped it! He's into the wall of champions. Well, I think we should not be giving out anymore because Lewis Hamilton is out of this race. He clips the curb and he is into the wall of champions. So get ready for the restart. Behind Verstappen. See what we can do in the restart. Can we keep Ricardo behind? We seem to be closer to Verstappen than Ricardo is to us. Had a little look for it, but knew we couldn't do what Perez did in lap 1. Perez leads the Grand Prix with since Hamilton is out. Hamilton having a shocker. He did not score in Baku also. That's 2 races in a row he does not score. This is going to open up the championship. Bottas probably will overtake him now. I'm not sure what the gap between them is. But yeah, we're able to keep pace with Verstappen, which is actually shocking me how we're able to keep pace with them. I thought they'd be miles ahead of us. Yeah, we're skipping way later anyway. Nothing really happened. Pit stops happened. We extended ourselves, so we are leading the Grand Prix. Everyone else pitted before, so we lead. Literally, nothing happened at all. No, Verstappen got a bit ahead of us, but Ricardo dropped back a bit. So yeah, all those who started behind us, you know, they're with us. But yeah, now we finally go into the pit. We extended for a 2-stop because the suggestion was a 3-stop. But I think I could go soft, medium, soft, potentially, in this race. Just gonna go throw on the mediums. Slow enough start, that could be bad for us. And I think we've definitely lost position. But the hope is that everyone else 3 stops. As you know, battling with Stroll now for a 9th. We were 4th when the pit stops were happening. We're keeping ahead of Stroll, fortunately. But yeah, we need stops to happen quickly. So I said it was still on the softs. Not sure if he started those. If he did, he's ballsy. So we're going to be battling with Stroll. Stroll's getting right with us. We're squeezing him as much as we can, but he is forcing himself through. He's finding any gap he can. He hits the car. He's put his teammate into the wall. Vettel, the second victim of the Wall of Champions. The 2 most winningest drivers have been put into the Wall of Champions. The Wall of Champions is living up to his name. An innocent victim. Again, we're getting ready to race. And what is up with the Wall of Champions? That the race should be red flag to fix the barrier, but that's not going to happen anyway. We just get restart ready. Sainz still on the sauce. We're going to go for the dive bomb. Oh, we've clipped Sainz. Sainz has spun around. We're just going to, you know, be innocent here. You know, actually, I think Sainz just didn't give us room. Look at that. He was on the curb. I don't think Sainz gave us room. But anyway, another bloody safety car. 3 safety cars already. We're behind Gasly now. We're up to 6. Raikkonen 7. I don't know how he keeps getting up into these positions, but he does. And we're going to go for the same move we did for Sainz, but this time Gasly is giving us the space and nothing happens. We're back. We're in 5th. Norris climbing up. Bottas leads from Leclerc, Ricardo, and Norris. I think Verstappen pitted on the one of the safety cars, so that's why he's back down, but that could benefit him towards the end of the race potentially, as Norris is just running away from us. I think our pace is now being exposed probably. So now we got Gasly coming up alongside us. Raikkonen scored before white. Raikkonen, what is Raikkonen doing there? We're forced to wear hat, but what was Raikkonen doing there? No space there, and he throws us into the wall. Somehow we're in the race, but we have to go into the pit lane. That was ridiculous from Raikkonen. So now I had to do a front wing change. We're gonna put on mediums instead of doing on medium to soft. I think mediums can go to the end of this race anyway. A 4th safety car. Fourth safety car in this race. Raikkonen just went for a non-existent gap. It was free ride already, and he just... The safety car's coming in with the back of the grid now. Basically, Raikkonen's behind us, because he had to stop eventually. Perez ahead of us. Perez has stopped multiple times this race. I don't know why, what the strategy is with Red Bull, but he's stopped multiple times. He was leading the race, remember? So we can't go. We're gonna go actually around the outside. Perez and Latifi. No, we don't get Latifi. Perez gets back ahead of us. Actually gonna dive bomb Perez. We made contact. We are not being anyone's friends today. As Giovinazzi and Horse get squabbly, and they give us a perfect gap. We get the speed, and we get the both of them. We need to avoid Schumacher. That was a bit scary. Oh, we tapped Norris. Yeah, we are not getting any Christmas cards from anyone this season. Really unfortunate for us, but yeah, that's racing. No. We got Schumacher and our teammate Aiken, and they're going to the pits actually. A lot have gone into the pits. So we're now 8th. So this might benefit us. For the people's pit. And also, just to show how weird this race is, also that barrier, yeah, that should be a red flag. That barrier needs to be repaired. But, yeah, we just had the fast lap of the race. And we almost did the same thing to Sainz again, and that would 100% have been our fault. But yeah, fast lap of the race. But yeah, we have an issue. I'm not sure if anyone knows, but I've noticed this during the race. Our fuel was dive bombing. Like, we're not going to make the end. We're losing about 0.10 a lap. So maybe that might relate to the engine issue. We had a report at the start, but we are losing fuel ridiculously. It's like, if you saw the gap between but we had to lift and coast. Bottas has already caught up to us so quickly. Like, this is... We might need another safety car. We're not going to finish, because even lifting and coasting, we're losing ridiculously. Pit stops happened. Yeah, Verstappen's pit stop strategy may be working. Bottas is going to get us with ease. Bottas is weaving like a maniac also, may I add. Yeah, I think he gave us a spot because he probably would have got time penalty for that, because he was weaving like Alonso did in the sprint. In real life. Yeah, Alonso, Bottas and Verstappen now behind us. Verstappen's gained like 4 seconds in a lap. That's how much we're coasting, and Bottas just can't get ahead of us. Verstappen gets Bottas. We're just being pure, you know. Yeah, nobody's gonna like us after this race because we're being pure dicks. Everyone. We're just defending even though we have an issue. Verstappen and Bottas gonna get us, but oh gee, okay. Somebody fix that barrier. Verstappen's back into the podium. We are just... Bottas is hating us with a passion. Well, to be fair, it was his fault in Baku. But we're being a pure nuisance to Bottas. Look at how much we had to lift the coast into the corners. Like, this is not helping us at all. We are still losing fuel. So I think that engine issue was something with fuel. Bottas is trying to shove Norris into the wall casually. Yeah, Bottas is losing it. He has a chance to potentially take the championship lead. Now we are just ruining it for him. Bottas surely going to get us now into the hairpin. Surely. Also, Leclerc leads from Ricardo. I forgot to mention that. Just in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, Leclerc's leading from Ricardo. Don't know how that happened, but it did. But yeah, we're still battling with Bottas. He's surely got us now. Nope, late braking. As now Norris is going to be coming to the battle. We're 3 wide. Norris locks up and misses the corner completely. Alonso just rams it as far as Norris missed the turn completely. He's dropping out door. Is he out of the race? Oh, no, he's not, but still battling with Bottas the next lap. Look at the train we've created. This is due to us lifting and coasting, trying to keep the fuel, and no one can get past us, mainly Bottas. Bottas being behind us for like 10 laps. We're going free right into the second chicane. And Alonso's dropped it! We also spun. Getting an on board from Alonso. Don't know. Oh, he hit the curb. Nothing he could do. He was spinning before he hit us. And to our glory, there was a safety car, which is what we needed to finish this race. So we're 4th now. Got Verstappen, Ricardo, and Leclerc ahead of us. We're gonna. No, we can't get past Verstappen. We almost ran into the back of Verstappen. Yeah, we got Perez and Norris behind us. We are all over the place. We almost lose it. Perez looking for us around the outside. We keep the inside line though into the chicane. The podium is just running away from us. I have to itch my nose there. Into the next chicane. We almost drop it. How have we caught that? Perez and Norris gets past these. Giovinazzi having a 5-second penalty. Why all the points? Why isn't you? We get past Norris with a bold move and almost sent him into Giovinazzi. We are no one's friend today. Go a couple laps later. A fuel issue. We should be able to get this amount to the end. Norris looking for us on the outside. Go a bit later on the brakes. Get a good apex speed. I think DRS is available now anyway. So Norris are going around taking the inside line for chicane. He's actually, oh my god, he's waving like a maniac again. What's with people waving like a maniac? Yeah, give us that spot back, Norris. Jesus. Someone call a red flag for that barrier, for the love of God. It's the next lap now, and Norris still behind us. We've got a gap to Giovinazzi. There's a 3-second gap from us and Perez. Norris going to take the outside line for the hairpin, not chicane. It's so hard to go too wide there, but we both managed it, giving up respect to each other. As Norris gets us, and this time he doesn't weave like a maniac, and see, he keeps the position. Yep, Norris keeps the position. See, kids, that's why you don't wave like a maniac. But yeah, we're going now to, since nothing's happened to us, we're going for the battle for the Leclerc versus Verstappen. Right behind me have Ricardo versus Perez for the last podium spot. Leclerc Verstappen. People say this is going to be the new big battle IRL between the two youngsters. Leclerc's held the lead for since, I don't know what number safety car. I think it was safety car number 4. But he's been holding the lead. But now Verstappen, with 2 laps to go, is right on his tail. Leclerc is going to have to defend like he's never defended before to keep Verstappen behind it, because you know what Verstappen wants this win. He hasn't won yet this season. He wants to put the battle on Mercedes. Bottas not in the points. Hamilton out in lap 4. Verstappen wants to capitalize here. He wants to be in this championship fight. He has DRS. He's coming up to the chicane. He's going for the move. Can he hold for the chicane? They're side by side going to the chicane. Verstappen takes the lead of the race with 2 laps to go. But now we got Ricardo and Verstappen's teammate Perez for the last podium stop. Perez going to take the outside line into turn 1. Ricardo's defending well, has his car position well. Perez forcing a bit wider to get the space. They're going to be too wide going to chicane. It's going to be similar enough to Verstappen and Leclerc. Who's going to come out on top? We have a weird angle. I can't tell who's in front. It's Perez into third. But yeah, at the end of the lap, Max Verstappen, he was last at one stage because of an interesting pit strategy, but it's paid off for Red Bull because of the many safety cars there have been. Verstappen wins. Leclerc just misses out. Perez double podium for Red Bull. McLaren 4-5. We're going to finish in 6th. Look at the train we created. Like, fuel issue definitely hinders us today, unfortunately.
A truly magnificent drive then, and a great performance from the entire team to secure victory here in Canada. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
So Max Verstappen wins in Canada. Leclerc and Perez finish podium. We get second point finish for us in the My Team Series, gained 6th with a fast lap at one stage also. This was a weird race. 5 safety cars. But there it is. Verstappen wins. We got fastest lap actually, I can't see it. Jack came 13th. Bottas has scored no points for Mercedes. 2 bad races for Mercedes. Raikkonen scores again somehow. But yeah, the championship now definitely opened. Hamilton, who won the 3 first races, hasn't scored since. Bottas 15 points on Verstappen's now in the championship battle. Mercedes still winning by a fair bit. McLaren lead Red Bull by a point. We're 7th with 9 off AlphaTauri.